Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. On this channel we want to talk about building a smart home, hopefully building an easy smart home. And there are many paths that you can take to get to a smart home. I happen to choose Apple HomeKit as my path. And that's simply because a lot of the devices will work in the Apple ecosystem and work quite well. There are some that won't. And today I want to talk specifically about a company called Eve Home. Their products I like them, and that's simply because of their privacy policy. It's 100% private devices that you put on your network. They don't transmit data out to a cloud somewhere. And then off to somewhere else, wherever else that might be, like some devices do. And they've been kind enough to send me for a review their Eve door and window. And you can see here on the package, it does say 100% private, works with Apple HomeKit. And on the back, you can see the works with Thread logo. It also works with Bluetooth. Now, they did send me this item for review. They did not pay me to do the review. They're not a sponsor of my channel of any kind, but so I will give an honest review of what I think about the product. I took the time to install it. And the way I'm using it for this review purpose is I have some Hue light bulbs in my laundry room. Excuse me. Hue light bulbs in my laundry room that I installed the contact sensor on the laundry room door. That way I set up an automation for both off and on. That way whenever somebody opens the door to the laundry room, it turns the light on in the laundry room. And then whenever they leave and shut the door, it turns the light off automatically. And I'll give you a short clip of that here in just a moment. It worked really well. I have nothing bad to say about how the device works. It installed rather real easy. There are two ways you can go about installing it. One is through the Home app. You do get the QR code that you can scan and install it directly into the Home app of your Apple iPhone or iPad or whatever iOS device that you're using. The other way is through the Eve app, and I do like the Eve app, and that's simply because a lot of devices that's out there that's HomeKit compatible, you can have more features through the Eve app than through the Home app. And that's, I can think of an example. I do have the Eve weather device that it has its own temperature, humidity, and barometer sensors. And through the Home app, you only have access to two of those, and that's the temperature and the humidity. You don't have access, the barometer is not exposed to HomeKit, only through the Eve app. And that's one example. I have several other devices that has more features available through the Eve app than through the HomeKit app. And I'm not sure why that is. But at any rate, I did install it. It works really well, the Eve door and window unit. It's basically a contact sensor. It's comprised of two parts. You have and I'll show it to you in the video here in just a minute. You have a smaller part that goes on either the frame, the door frame, or the door itself. And then you have a larger part that it takes a battery. And it's a half AA battery. And that's an odd size. I mean, around here, you can't just go to Walmart and go buy a half AA battery. It's 3.6 volts. For me, I have to order that online somewhere. But anyways, once you put the battery in, you'll see there's a light. LED light right in through here. It'll blink red for a moment, and then you add the device either in through the Home app or through the Eve app. And once you get it installed, whenever you bring this part close to the contact sensor, you'll see it blink, and then when you pull it away, it'll blink again, and you'll see it update in the app that it's open when they're apart or closed when they're together. Now, the other caveat I have with this particular device is the cost. Last I checked on Amazon, they were running about $39.95 in the US, and it could be different if you're in a different country, so you'll want to check if you're interested in this device. Now, is it worth the price? That depends on how much you value your privacy, and I like mine pretty good. I don't like the thoughts of my data getting out on a server somewhere through a cloud service or something of that nature. So I do like the fact that they're 100% private. I don't have to use the Eve app if I don't want to. You know, in the instructions it says no account required, no cloud, 100% private. And that's the thing I like about that. So to me, you know, you can get other contact sensors $15, $20. But I do think that the privacy makes it worth the price, and it works really well. I've not had any problems with the response, no response problems. It's fast. As soon as you open the door, the lights come on, and the response in the app is instantaneous pretty much. There might be a few milliseconds of a delay, but you know, to my eye, it's pretty much instantaneous. Now, I'll go ahead and cut to the video of demonstrating how it works, and we'll be right back with my final thoughts. Here I am in the laundry room, and I have the sensor installed. I have a couple of automations set up in HomeKit, so let's see if they work. Open the door. The lights come on, and let's close the door, and the lights go off. Exactly like we want it to do. Pretty sweet. So there we have it for the Eve door and window contact sensor. What do I think about it? I think it's a really good product. The only downsides I have is the battery size, but if it lasts as long as what they say it will, I can look over that. The other thing is the cost, but like I say, your privacy, I think my privacy is well worth the price that they want for the device. It works well for what it is. It's easy to set up. It's easy to get going with automations. I really like it. With that being said, the next video I'll do will be on the Eve Energy. Basically, it's a smart plug that works very similar to how the contact sensor does, in the fact that you plug it in the wall, you plug a device into that, and you're able to control that device through that smart plug. But as far as the setup and things go, it's very similar. It's easy to use, so we'll do that next time. If you like this type of content, please be sure to like, and if you want to keep up with the next set of videos, make sure to subscribe. Thank you, and have a good day.